Tragic news! I was blocked by one of the greatest content creators of all time, Anissa, known as iDubbbz' husband. She finally blocked me on Twitter. I went a step too far. It's truly a tragedy. But then again, you know what makes me feel a little bit better? The fact that literally that entire community is gonna end up in prison or debt. It makes me happy, personally. Like, they could go out and they can say whatever slander bullshit they want to say about me and about my friends. They could go out there and they can endorse 9/11 and say that terrorist attacks are good, but they're gonna be in a cell or broke. One or the other. They're gonna either lose everything in court or end up in prison, and I will be here to enjoy. So iDubbbz' husband blocked me. I don't know why. It might have been because I made this tweet. Rare iDubbbz footage got leaked where this individual, who could be anyone, says we're going to the No Kings protest after this, and this lady, who could be anyone, said, honey, will you shut up? I need to concentrate. I don't know. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, and honestly, no one will ever know. There's no way to find out. So anyway, important to note, this is a clip of Hasan Piker that didn't get enough love.
Fordo is a nuclear facility that is built specifically and totally for the murder of Jews in Israel.
Yes, nuking Israel is pretty hilarious. That's a new Hasan clip. This is one of my favorites. Killing Jews in Israel. Yeah, so anyway, just needed to get that one out there because I thought that was pretty impressive. And Tectone got banned. These are the TLDR and the crazy shit that's going on. Tectone got banned on Twitch again for the 4th time. I don't know why. We're about to look into it. It's gonna be crazy. Between iDubbbz' husband blocking me, Hasan saying that he wants all Jews in Israel to die, and Tectone getting banned, all I have to say is, it's a good day for me. I'm sorry, Tectone, but this is a really good day for me. Personally, things are swimming as far as Twitch hypocrisy and shitty content. It makes me very happy, I have to say. So I got into crazy amounts of beef yesterday with some of the bitches that are getting sued, which is pretty awesome. So more Pegasus made a video. I don't know if he ends up talking about me in this video because I fucking destroyed some of these assholes. But they're all going to jail or gonna be broke. Breaking news, it's fucking awesome. Subscribe, because I will continue covering their downfalls in real time. And of course, link in the description to more Pegasus. Let's see what we got.
Welcome back to Content So Raw. Gordon Ramsay applied to be co-host.
Oh.
Kaceytron is now actually breaking down, crying, and playing victim after—
God, she slandered me. She attacked me. She said that I'm evil. Oh, God, dude, I hope he covers it. Yeah, no, it's awful. Yeah, honestly. Holy shit, dude. And she tried to do this whole, they don't care that I'm harassed. No, I don't care that you're harassed. Have a nice day.
After getting sued by Ethan, Frogan has responded to the Lonnie podcast. Hasan and Orbiters are in big trouble.
Good.
Anissa is back yapping on Twitter. And a bunch of other news. Subscribe or you turn into a Big Mac and are placed in Frogan's kitchen.
Oh God, that would be a genocide. She would genocide you if that happened. If you were a Big Mac in Frogan's kitchen, she would genocide you.
Let's begin with Kaceytron crying about the loss.
Am I minimizing the word genocide? Someone in my chat just said I'm minimizing the word genocide. Correct. That was a meta commentary. You'll figure it out.
Sued. Basically, quick recap. Ethan is suing Casey, Frogan, and Denims for violating copyright and stealing his content. So last video, Casey came up with the legal defense of saying that he was simply too—
the legal defensive. What? I didn't do that. What? So I decided to remind her of some other things. I decided I needed to remind her of some other things that she did.
To remember reacting to the video.
I do not remember. I don't know. I may have been under the influence, but I do—
Your Honor, in my defense, I do not remember having sex with your mother. Your Honor, please forgive me. I know that there's video cameras. I know it was literally recorded, but Your Honor, in my defense, I don't remember doing it.
Not recall reacting to it.
Brilliant strategy that was immediately debunked by Legal Mindset.
So whether or not you recall reacting to it
is irrelevant.
The defense here saying, I don't recall. Does that work? What?
I don't remember calling you a whore and a bitch. Which is why I'll say it again. You're a whore and a bitch.
Oh, absolutely not.
And now she's just—
No, the enchiladas have been globalized. God, I keep winning. Wow, I just realized that I'm literally winning. What is happening? What is going on? Thank you, God, for the endless victories.
Calling everybody incels and claiming it's a troll. Casey tweets, the incel brigade at it again, trying to villainize me for making a joke. Why is it so hard to imagine a world where women can be intentionally funny?
Well, I mean, you're not funny. Show me a woman that's funny. I'm sorry, there are obviously funny women, but you're not one of them.
Remember when LSF wasn't full of incels? Yeah, me neither. Right, so this is the classic Casey strategy. Basically call everybody incels and pretend everything you're doing is a troll. Even though like 90%—
Subscribe, my incels! Hit the join button. Remember to join button, bro.
of the time you actually mean it. Somebody responds, I can almost taste the panic. I almost feel bad.
I don't feel bad. You're a piece of shit. See, I'm a very simple man. If you were an evil piece of shit, I will not have empathy for you. If you break the law and face consequences for your actions, that shit sucks. It's just life, though.
But then I remember what a piece of shit she was over all these years.
Oh God, it's so nice. Because they used to like have the upper hand. You don't understand. Like they would write all these articles. They'd call me a misogynist. They would call me an incel, misogynist, and all the fucking buzzwords that they like saying. Oh, you just hate women, blah, 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 blah. Oh, but you know, honestly, I don't care. I'm making a good living. Having the best time of my life. My personal life is stellar, I'll have you know. I know that you're about to go into debt and you're broke and you're going to lose everything. I am not in that position, thank God. Thank God I am a very wealthy person, the loving family, super happy, and also always right, it seems.
What are you gonna do when she loses all of her money and goes into debt? Everyone knows she has no humanly way possible of paying back, save for winning the lottery.
That's not true. There's always other ways.
Casey responds, genuinely curious, what are the things I've done over the years that, if you remember, makes me undoubtedly a piece of shit? If you could give specific examples, I'd appreciate it.
You're welcome! You push false rape allegations on people with no evidence. All right? That's all I needed to hear. All right? Fuck you. All right, if you at least apologize. You know, honestly, if you came out and made a full, you know, I'm just saying this here. If you came out and made a full apology video for pushing completely unverified rape allegations that have no evidence, if you apologize for that, I will stop attacking you, as you say it. You say it's attacking. I don't think it's attacking you. I don't, honestly, you're like kind of a side character.
Blaming Asmongold for his mother's death, cheating on the OTK game show, taking the prize money.
Whoa! I didn't know about that. She did a financial scam? No way.
And, you know, accusing Tectone of being a rapist. Literal life-ruining accusations you can go to jail for and can completely ruin your career. Right, so here she continues saying that she's going broke. I literally just—
Oh well. I'm so sad that you're going broke. I'm gonna continue monetizing your downfall to support me. Dude, it's really nice. I'm not usually enjoying being the villain this much, but then I remembered that I'm not the villain. Then I remembered that you are a filler character. All right?
Just got myself out of debt. I've been scraping by, desperately trying to get my head above water.
Oh well. Don't steal next time. Oopsie poopsie, don't steal next time.
I finally got to a point where I could breathe, and now this.
Oh, dude, if only you had like a strong man to take care of you, maybe you wouldn't have these problems. He would tell you when you're going out of line. Am I hitting all the incel misogynist talking points yet? I don't care. You label me that, I'll go that way. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't care. You need a man in your life, bro, to take care of you because you can't take care of yourself.
The thought of how financially damaging this could be is literally killing me.
Dude, your financial ruin is making me good money, so that's okay with me.
I cannot think clearly. Well, I mean, I couldn't think clearly if I was smoking that much either.
True.
Also, how are you complaining about the consequences of your own actions? Nobody asked you to blatantly steal Ethan's content. You're literally just facing accountability here. Anyway, she continues her sob story. I support my disabled father.
I'm so sorry that your disabled father wasn't around in your childhood. And if he was around, then I don't know what the excuse for how you turned out the way you did.
I spent the last year helping my grandma after unexpected layoffs. I was looking forward to using my resources to help my mom build a tiny home because rent at her trailer is so high.
Rent at her trailer? How is rent at a trailer high? What are you talking about?
So tired of poverty. People celebrating want me dead.
I don't want you dead. If you're dead, you won't be able to pay Ethan back for stealing his content. Well, of course I don't want you dead. That's ridiculous. And by the way, I don't want anyone in my audience to go harass her or send her death threats or anything like that. Okay, listen. I don't want any of that. But this is my dog ate my homework level excuses, okay? Not even joking. This is some fucking dog ate my homework shit. It's like, oh, I stole something and they want me to pay it back when I'm literally trying to help my disabled father and my grandmother. My grandmother's literally half decomposed in a trailer. I wanted to help my mom build a home. Yeah, don't steal next time, I guess.
This is such a pathetic way of boiling down all the criticism, the justified criticism you receive into unjustified harassment.
And also, you say that Asmongold killed his own mother? Well, I mean, if you end up being so negligent with your money that you end up giving it all away in a lawsuit because you stole content, then aren't you the one that's actually killing your parents? Your disabled father who needed your support? He needed your support. And here you are, throwing it away because you wanted to steal some Jewish man's content. That's pretty sad.
Harassment. As always, everybody knows I don't support any harassment for the people I talk about in my...
I also don't. I also do not support any harassment. No harassment, no death threats. Obviously, all that shit's fucking awful. But I will laugh at your downfall because you suck.
Videos, keep every comment you make to this comment section, obviously. But I do think justice needs to be served, and it will be, and Ethan is suing you for it. And this is such a disgusting manipulative strategy of, oh, okay, my father is disabled, my grandma, my mom. It's like... True.
I don't care. I don't care. I want to see consequences to actions. Oh, I know that I robbed your store, but don't you know that I have to support my poor disabled grandmama? I don't give a shit. You shouldn't have robbed my store. Go to jail. Dude, can we stop? Can we stop? This isn't empathy. This is fake empathy. This is bullshit. This only works on like the most socially degenerated far left retard. This would not work on anyone else. Unfortunately, there are a lot of those. But that's crazy, dude. Oh my lord.
Ask for this. You were the one.
Dude, I've had people, by the way, trying to cancel me for that too. For the record, in case you were curious. See if I can find it. New Nux cancellation dropped, guys. Lock in, boys and girls. Check it out. New Nux cancellation. So Hasan says it's white boy jihad summer. Jihad's, you know, it's when you go around and kill Jews. Because the new mayor of New York City is a Hamas supporter. So, or the upcoming mayor. So I said, there's something beautiful about them finally saying the quiet part out loud. I give 60 days until we get to the direct death to the Jews chance. This guy retweets it saying, the one thing right-wingers hate more than empathy. Yeah, I love empathy. Empathy's great. Jokes. There's no joke. What's the joke? Maybe I'm retarded. That's fine. I'm totally okay with the retard allegations. But I don't see the joke. The joke is not here. The joke is Jews gonna die. Yeah, let's kill some Jews. Woo! Let's kill some Jews, baby. Now, for the record, in case you were curious, this is not his first tweet about me, bro. Oh my god. This is not his first tweet. He's also known for this one. Breaking, Iran has killed American-Canadian Israeli VTuber Nux Taku. A bastion of love and information. But yeah, anywho, that's pretty hilarious.
Constantly messing up on a daily basis.
Dude, is this pirate software?
And then you want people to have sympathy for you? It's just stupid.
Yeah, again, I believe in empathy to the innocent. I don't believe in empathy to the cruel. If you're empathetic to the cruel, then you're cruel to the innocent.
Anyway, I'm still trying to clear my head. I feel extremely overwhelmed and panicked just going through the motions. It sucks receiving this level of hate and feeling completely alone and defenseless.
What, you mean Hasan is not going to come out there and help you, bro?
Feeling like my future is completely effed. No stream tomorrow either. Sorry. You know,
well, I think you should stream because you need to make a living. You need to make a living, bro. You're about to pay everything you own to Ethan, bro. You need to make a living ASAP. What are you talking about? Oh, but my grandmama's breasts are empty. Do you know what that smells like?
You know what? Let me just call my good friend Frogan and ask her what she thinks about this.
All right.
Who? I hope you get PTSD.
Dude, imagine sitting here crying about how broke you are after spending years.
Oh, my bad. Someone in my chat corrected me and said jihad isn't just killing Jews. It's about killing all non-Muslims, which, you know, I apologize. My bad.
Literal years on the internet, slandering people left and right, not caring about how their lives might be affected, and now you're finally being held accountable. Somebody finally decided to sue you, not even for that reason, for a completely different one, but you definitely deserve this. So people are giving her advice, just go to Ethan and apologize and make a public
Yes, sir. Take accountability, yo-ho.
Statement. They will literally never do this. Like, they will cry victim all the time, keep doubling down, but they won't just give him an apology.
Of course not, because they're egotistical monsters, and if she actually cared about her disabled father, or poor mother, or dying grandmother, or whatever other excuse that she invented, which might or may not be real, she actually would. She would actually let go of her ego for 4 seconds and apologize, but she can't. So obviously her ego is worth more to her than the health of her family.
Ha 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 ha. Life is about choices. Put the fries in the bag, spending so much. Well, you did.
Put the weed in the bong, baby.
Did a bad thing, and now you're dealing with the effects of this. That's life.
Yeah, that is how life works. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's like going to a store.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. I was driving 100 in a school zone and got a ticket for it. Can you believe it? All I did was endanger children.
Stealing from the store and being mad you got arrested. It's like, you committed the crime. Nobody asked you to commit the crime. Like,
agreed.
And then when the cops try to arrest you, you go, well, my dad is disabled. Well, my mom. Well, my grandmother. Think of the grandmother.
Oh, her breasts are empty.
Get a real job. Oh yeah, that is an option. I wonder why you've been streaming for what, like a decade now, and you're still broke. How does that even work? Get a regular job.
True, because she doesn't care. She doesn't care about her broke mother or disabled father or dying grandmother or half zombified necromancy grandpa. None of that matters. It's completely irrelevant. She doesn't care. It is a crutch. These are cancerous freaks, literally sitting there to suck blood from society. You are the cancer, baby.
Woke up to another barrage of people telling me I deserve to suffer.
Oh.
Some even mentioned taking bets on how long before I Minecraft jump. What is the goal behind this sort of harassment?
Yeah, obviously I don't want her to kill herself. I want her to fix her life. I want her to apologize, take accountability for her actions, and I want her to do better in life. I want her to do better. That's what I want.
Other than getting people to jump. Listen, again, I obviously don't support any of this, never harass anybody I talk about.
True.
But honestly, every single person gets this. Like, if I even mention...
Dude, I just showed you 2 tweets. I just showed you 2 tweets about me. One said that I was murdered by Iran, okay? With 75,000 likes on it. Holy victim card, Batman. You are not special.
Hasan, I'm getting 20 death threats.
Well, maybe special, like the retarded kind of special, but not special.
That's just the state of the internet right now, all right? If you talk about other people, some people will take it way too far. But the thing is, you're using this as an excuse to avoid any and all criticism. So anyways, now she's beefing with Nux.
Blue retard jump scare.
Now more massive incel content creators are joining in on the crusade to completely defame me, claiming I've falsely accused someone of rape.
You did.
They know that incel men take great enjoyment out of seeing women suffer. They've made a career out of it. This woman has said the word incel more times than Hasan has done terrorist propaganda.
This is blatant falsehood. Hasan has done propaganda for terrorists way more time.
That is like an achievement, bro. Oh
Nah,
my god.
dude.
It is like their favorite word ever, dude. So anyways,
It's a buzzword. That's the point. It's literally a buzzword that's been invented to delegitimize men. And you wonder why Trump won the election. Calling men incels is you know, it's okay, right? It's okay to call people an incel. Incel doesn't apply to you, Nux? Yeah, no, obviously not. It doesn't matter.
Let's look at what Nux was saying. Nux says, didn't you push fake R-word allegations on people?
Ooh, cooking, Blue Man.
Kaceytron says, no.
No with a question mark. No with a question mark.
Clarify what you're talking about, please, or delete this post. It is defamatory.
You would know a thing or two about being defamatory, huh, bitch?
Nux says, got any evidence for this allegation? If it's defamatory, you should sue me.
Ooh, maybe make some of your money back.
And then he's attached a screenshot of Casey saying, Tectone is a rapist who got his start being platformed by a neo-Nazi with absolutely no evidence. Once again, a
True! No evidence to any. I destroyed her. That one tweet ruined her life. Again.
False allegation trying to ruin a man's life completely, and now she's complaining about harassment. What about the harassment Tectone received when you people constantly call him a rapist? I think false accusations like that can make people literally neck themselves. So how is it okay when you do it?
It's not. That's exactly what I was pointing out. That is I decided to wake up and be karma. Okay, I had an hour that I had nothing to do for about an hour, and I decided, you know what? I will fuck her up today. That's what I did yesterday. It's not something I normally do. But I might continue doing it, because fuck these people, honestly. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I have no empathy for these people. No. Chat saying, Nux, stop. No empathy. Sorry, bros. Empathy for the cruel is cruelty to the innocent. Don't care.
But when other people justifiably criticize you, then that's a problem. Anyways, obviously, Kaceytron had no response when the evidence was presented.
Yeah, she just started a new Twitter thread at that point.
Obviously. Then she continues absolutely malding. This isn't about copyright. This is about evoking incel support. Oh my god. As someone who's been a target of incel...
Bro, my favorite tweet I made about her, and this one got me so much hate, but I literally don't care. This is my favorite tweet that I made about her. She said, now more massive incel content creators are joining in on the crusade to completely defame me. Yeah, how? Claiming I falsely accused someone of rape. You did. And they know that incel men take great enjoyment out of seeing women suffer. They made a career out of it. And I said, I do take enjoyment when people that push rape allegations with zero evidence suffer. Yes. I got so much hate for this tweet. So many people thought it was bad. I don't care. I literally don't care. Sorry. I do take enjoyment. Yes. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
Harassment for 10 plus years. There's a lot of them, and few who speak up against it. Men who delight in humiliating women for clicks.
Not all women, obviously. Specifically the ones that push fake rape allegations. Yeah.
I'm so tired of being a target of this.
You're a very big target, to be fair. You're almost Frogan-sized targets.
Right. Can we get a...
Nux, don't give in. I'm not give in. Have I ever done that?
Cell count or something. This is literally her favorite word in the world. You're literally calling people people with wives and kids, incel. Like, it's crazy.
True.
It is so clearly something she just says because she has no legitimate argument at all. And it's kind of the default insult for people like her or Denims or any one of these rejects, essentially. And they always like to pretend, oh, but this is Ethan just picking on women, or this is men trying to harass women.
True.
When the central person of this entire drama has been Hasan this entire time, who is not a woman at all, by the way. So,
Well,
I'm just curious, how do you defend him then when he does this exact type of same
okay, I don't wanna be that guy. Hasan is actually a demon to women. I don't go around and call people misogynists. I actually do not care. I don't care. However, this guy is a demon to women. Literally, he went to a brothel with sex-trafficked women in Germany. He literally went to a brothel. He admitted it. That was shut down and raided by the government for sex trafficking. What? He went to Diddy parties, okay? Think this guy respects women? He called the cops to harass his ex-girlfriend, okay? Literally, to do wellness checks, to harass his ex-girlfriend, all right, dude? Like, come on. He showed, allegedly, his girlfriend's nudes to reporters. All right, okay. What else did he? Oh, he said that women in Iran have more rights than women in America. Dude, the list goes on. This guy is a demon to women.
Shit and slandering people left and right on his stream, terrorist propaganda. It has nothing to do with misogyny.
Oh, and let's not forget the obvious elephant in the room, which is he denies that women were raped on October 7th. Hundreds of women that were raped, and he denies any of it ever happened because he didn't see any cum in any pussies, so it's obviously fake. Let's just be honest. Let's be on the same page. This absolute fucking bitch.
It has nothing to do with incels hating on you. It is literally just people criticizing you for your behavior. There's like thousands of women watching these videos supporting them as well.
True.
Same opinion. Co-partner, McDonald's might be hiring.
Yeah, baby.
The victim complex is never ending with you people.
True.
If it's not about copyright, then what are you getting sued for? We'll see what the judge says about that. My God, you heard incel once and latched onto it for life. Take accountability for your actions and realize that everything is not sexism. For someone who would never... What? Has she said this? Where did this come from? Okay, I'm not gonna...
Wait, what was that one? For someone who would never touch a black. What the fuck?
Never... What? Has she said this? What?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm not
I don't know. I'll
gonna-
believe it. Why not? Okay, all right. Yeah.
Face it, your life is over. The only incel I see is you. Anyways, then she went on stream and started crying. I just got served.
Today,
Your tears don't work on me. You know why? Because I'm a man. I don't care. 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 I don't give a shit. I don't care. Stop with the emotional bullshit. The emotional blackmail. That's literally the point of it.
happened is
Don't care.
I don't know. I was just like inside and I don't know. Sorry.
Throw your logic and virtues out the window. A woman is crying. Sorry, bro. Don't care.
I'm just like the way that I'm being like clipped and everything. Like people are just like being so disingenuous about like the things that they're spreading about
You called a guy a rapist with no evidence. Literally fuck yourself.
me.
This is the person who literally calls people rapists without evidence, by the way, and she's complaining about this
Someone call the ambulance with a side of French fries, baby. I don't care.
shit. Insane.
Don't care.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm sure that some people in my audience are gonna think that it's very callous of me. No, it's not. Dude, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something about me, Nuxanor? You probably don't remember this, because it's been a couple of years. I was canceled by 8 women at the same time on the internet. I heard the tears. I heard all of that. Okay? Canceled. And I was proven completely vindicated. 100% vindicated in that entire controversy. I was right about everything. Everything that people were saying about me were straight lies. I was completely right. And you know what? 6 of those 8 apologized. Whatever. Not important. Yeah, so I don't care. It doesn't work. It doesn't make you automatically right because you're able to squeeze tear out of your eyes. It doesn't matter. No sympathy.
Dad answered the door and somebody made him take these papers or whatever.
Yeah, that was the lawsuit, by the way.
Sorry, I'm just still shaking. Like it's very fucking shocking and
You need a better group of friends. You need people that will come to you and tell you, yo, you fucked up your own life. You absolutely fucked up your own life. You need to fix your life. You need to find God, go to church or whatever religion you wanna join. I don't know. And you need to get your life together. You need to get a job. You need to apologize and take accountability. That's what you need.
traumatic being served, you know? It's like, no, I haven't gotten a lawyer yet because I honestly I don't.
Oh, you haven't gotten a lawyer yet, and you're talking shit on the internet. Very smart.
No, it's like hard to take it seriously, you know?
Wait, what is...
Very intelligent, yes, absolutely. Go fuck up your entire case. Not only is she suicidal, but she's dumb.
What is going on here? First off, how is it traumatic having papers handed to you? What the heck?
No, it definitely is traumatic. If someone sues you, it definitely is traumatic for sure.
I understand if you're like, if you're gonna lose everything and all that, but that hasn't happened yet. I mean, she didn't really have anything much to lose, to be honest. Let's just be honest about that.
Well, that's not true. She could definitely lose some weight. Again, not trying to pander to the incel audience, but she could definitely lose a couple of pounds.
But now she's saying, okay, it's so traumatic that you're not taking it seriously and you don't even have lawyers. Oh my god.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. What are you talking? That's amazing. No lawyers, just going on the internet and yapping. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see.
And that's kind of what we were all speculating this entire time, that these people have not hired an attorney. They have not consulted a legal mindset because the way they're acting is not in line with how an attorney would be telling you to act.
Bro, there's no fucking way they're getting sued and then they're going on without an attorney. Also, why would you put that on my screen?
Wouldn't be deleting VODs and shit like that because that is
Pay no attention to Hijabba the Hutt. She's moving on.
Or, you know, destruction of evidence, and that could be used against you in court, obviously. So yeah, this is disastrous for them.
Oh, it's hard to take it seriously just with how like the whole document is and like the things people are saying about
They're suing you for stealing content.
me and like the things I'm being attacked over for smoking weed and shit. You
Yeah, no one's attacking you for smoking weed, although you should definitely stop smoking weed.
know, I was planning on starting to look into like lawyers and stuff today, but I didn't.
Oh, you were gonna look into lawyers and instead you got all triggered by a blue guy on the internet that you called an incel 4,000 times?
Didn't think that I'd get served yet or that I would even get served, but I guess I heard it's Ethan's birthday. So
What?
I don't know. I was like, I guess I'll go live so he can get a good birthday gift since
It's Ethan's birthday, so I decided to go live and fuck myself up, crying all over the place.
I'm sure he thinks this is funny. I
It is. I think it's funny.
don't know.
So again, I can't really tell because she claims that everything she does is like a troll, but again, she's talking about legitimately
This time, I trolled myself.
the lawsuit
Bro, which lawyer is gonna take this case?
being served to her. She's legitimately upset, legitimately crying about this, constantly tweeting about it all day. I mean, if your entire life is supposed to be a troll, then you are that troll. You are not separate from that troll. Also, is that true? Ethan served them on his birthday? That is absolutely diabolical, bro. Oh my lord.
Bro, dude, that's a real Jew. You know, and everyone, you want to question anyone's heritage? Ethan's a Jew for that one. He hit them with the juke, and then he served them papers on his own birthday. That is how you celebrate, baby.
I said earlier they used my dad's disability to trick him, but that was unrelated. It was just today we've been like calling on my dad's disability, you know, because I've been like working towards trying to get my dad on disability, and we were like responding to some calls and notifications we got about that. And then like a few minutes later, the next thing I know, my dad comes in and he's like fucking crying. You know, it's really fucking traumatic to see your dad cry like that. You know?
Yeah, so let's share it with the internet. No one will laugh at you.
Oh, like that's what really like has me like so freaked out.
Honestly, I really feel bad for her dad. Like, you have to realize her dad lived his whole life. He has a daughter. It's a complete failure. Yep, complete failure. Look at that. Look at that. There he was, trying to raise a family. And now his daughter's squandering the family wealth all in a lawsuit because she had to steal some content and call the bald guy a rapist.
It's seeing like how emotional my dad got about it.
So, is this a troll too, Casey?
No, I don't. It doesn't even matter. Who cares? Who cares?
By the way, can we just
Either you're a manipulative bitch or you're a manipulative bitch, whether it's a troll or it's true.
take a moment? How manipulative is this stream? You literally messed up. You violated copyright. You tried to steal someone's content, and now you're playing victim. Oh, my dad, disability. My dad, disability. Like, he's crying. I mean,
Yeah, that's why no empathy. It's a manipulative grift. I don't care.
the reason he's crying. You messed up. You put your family in this horrible situation where
yeah.
financially you are going to get completely screwed. And this is
Fact check. True.
exactly what you deserve for those slanderous accusations. I know that you're not being sued for that, but you probably should have been. This is
Do I spoil? Should I spoil some reality? But let's just say a certain bald streamer is going to be talking to a certain Jewish lawyer. Anyway.
literally just karma. You tried to ruin somebody's life, and now they are ruining your life.
You know, like, and I know people are gonna be fucking making fun of me for this, and like they're gonna be posting like videos of me like crying and laughing at it and whatnot. You know, like,
that was me laughing at her crying.
like, I don't know. Like, I'm sure, like, what you guys are watching right now, like, every fucking incel community that's been attacking me endlessly for, like, the past 10 years is going to use it for
10 years.
YouTube clips because they literally make careers out of bullying women like me.
No, it's not true. That's not true. I bully men. I bully women. I bully white people, black people, gay people, straight people, trans people. I bully everybody if they're retards, you know? I mean, if they're retards, they find out. What can I say? Yeah, consequences, actions, you know.
Because I'm a woman, guys. It's just these incels.
Yeah, that's the maneuver.
Coming after me. Did I say I was a woman, guys? Listen, we all know why you do this shit. It's because this is the only way you can rile up your...
No, but this is literally her whole thing. What else is she gonna say? She literally did make false rape allegations, okay? Apparently, she also tried to do a financial scam by cheating in some tournament or whatever. Also, she fucking went out there and literally, unironically, not even joking, stole content. I don't care. You're retarded. And I will make fun of you for being a retard. That's sorry. That's how it works. That's how it works. If we don't shame people like you, what's stopping anyone else from doing these crimes? Listen. Let me just lay this out for you. All right, because it turns out I am actually going to show you a little bit of empathy here. This is empathy moment. If we don't make fun of women for making false rape allegations, then more women will make false rape allegations. Is that having empathy to the people that have false rape allegations made against them? And to ask you the next question, if everyone's making false rape allegations with no consequences, then no one will start believing real rape allegations, right? No one will even care. You hear a rape allegation, you'll just think it's fake because everyone's making false rape allegations because there's no consequences. So it's also bad for women. So me making fun of you for being a retard is actually showing a tremendous amount of empathy for male victims and female victims of rape and false rape allegations. What I am doing is showing empathy to millions of people. Me calling you a retard is a community service. Now go put the fries in the bag.
Extremely delusional followers who are essentially man-haters. This is like the opposite, right? It is basically like peak projection here. Every single time she's criticized, she will say it's incels or it's misogyny or something like that. Because in reality, she thinks the only people who can criticize her are...
Because she hates men! Because it's an entire community of people that hate men and they're like, oh, why are you a misogynist? I mean, I just hate men, but why are you misogynist?
Men. Because she thinks that automatically all women are on her side, which is a completely delusional take.
Completely true. At least, I don't know how many. I'm just gonna whip up the analytics. What percent of my audience are women? Scrolling, loading, and scrolling. Did you know that over 10% of my audience are women? Over 10% of my audience are women. All right? I'll be real. That means very possibly like 20,000 women are gonna be watching this very video.
Who would have thought women have their own opinions and can form their own arguments as well?
Okay, Pegasus, let's not go so far.
Wow. Seems like you're actually the sexist one.
And I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired of constantly being harassed by this shit, you know? Like,
so don't go live and bitch about it. You really think this is gonna help?
For the past 3 or 4...
Alright, I guess the gods don't want this to play. I guess I've suffered enough here. It's literally started buffering, so... Yeah, I mean...
Understandable. It's a lot to load.
Tough luck, I guess. Love watching karma happen in real time.
True!
Now, Dan also tweeted about her. Nobody showed this to Taylor Lorenz, the hack journalist who loves Hasan.
And slandered me.
Here she takes the stuff very seriously. A Twitch streamer was indefinitely banned after she said that she'd spread the virus if she could because the world would be a better place without old and poor people.
I remember this clip. Holy fuck. Yeah, and I'm supposed to have empathy for this?
Why am I being harassed, guy? You actually cannot make this shit up. Literally the most vile people ever, bro. Alrighty, let's move on to Frogan responding to the lawsuit.
Alright, let's go. Alright, so that was the Kaceytron shit. Yeah, we cooked her. But, alright, understandable, based.
And on a podcast, and then she talked about getting sued.
Imagine this.
I'm imagining.
Imagine this.
Because I have one and you don't.
Okay? I'm out of the house and I get a DM.
Yeah.
And they're like, are you okay? And I'm like,
bro, I actually found it. No way. Look at that. Twitch streamer Kaceytron has been suspended indefinitely. Well, she's back over coronavirus comments. All right, let's see this. Hold on. Let me just make sure it doesn't make any crazy pop-ups. Wow, dude, that's real. It's a real article. Fuck, dude. Twitch streamer Kaceytron suspended over coronavirus comments. Wow, bro.
If he had the coronavirus, would you kiss him?
Yes, and we would leave quarantine and we would try to spread it as much as possible because the world would be a better place without old and poor people.
Oh my God, Casey, what the fuck?
Karma. Fafo. Karma. This is awesome. This is amazing.
Like, what? What happened? Because I don't really go on the internet. I'm not really that terminally online anymore. And then I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
It's so funny how she's covering herself in pillows so no one recognizes the girth that we're dealing with. She's trying to shield us from the reality.
I'm fine. And they're like, what's happening? And they linked me to
This is a whole ass terrestrialized Snorlax.
a tweet that says Ethan Klein is suing Frogan.
I'm imagining.
And it was from the parody account.
Bro, holy grifters, Batman.
It says Ethan Klein is suing Frogan.
I'm imagining.
Palestine, baby. Holy grifters, they're all like this. I can't believe you're literally raising money for a frivolous lawsuit when there's literally a genocide happening in Gaza.
And it was from the parody account.
Yeah.
This is why Pot of Greed is banned.
So then I was like, oh, it's fake. And then I sent them, I was like, oh, it's fake. They're like, no, it's real. And then they sent me the video. And I'm like, oh, it's real.
Yeah.
So I found out I was being sued by Ethan Klein at the same time everybody else.
Is that a tattoo? Wait, oh shit, I clicked back. Wait.
That says Ethan Klein is suing Frogan.
Does she have a tattoo?
Imagining.
And it was from the parody account.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, it's fake. And then I sent them, I was like, oh, it's fake. They're like, no, it's real. And then they sent me the video. And I'm like, oh, it's real.
Yeah.
So I found out.
Dude, that's haram. You're not allowed to get tattoos in Islam. Can a Muslim get tattoos? Permissibility of tattoos, debated topic among scholars, leading towards prohibition. Basically, no. Basically, it's haram. Very cool.
I was being sued by Ethan Klein.
Also, that's the shittiest tattoo I've ever seen.
At the same time everybody else found out. Obviously, I really can't talk about it much. My lawyer team said to not talk about it, and I can practice self-control.
Not enough to not get a tattoo.
Self-control.
Self-control. Dog, you weigh 600 pounds. Yeah, with self-control? If you'd have self-control, you would not be morbidly obese. Again, not trying to make fun of fat people in general, because there are some actual genetic defects. But Frogan doesn't have one, bro. Self-control. The leader of self-control. I only ordered 6 Big Macs today.
Ain't no way she just said she can practice self-control. Bro, self-control is sponsored by DoorDash. A raccoon saying it's on a diet while knee-deep in a trash can. Oh my lord, I'm literally using like every fiber of my being to not make like 10 more jokes right now.
Dog, if she had self-control, she would be able to fit in one area code at the same time. Dog, if she had self-control, when she rolls over at night, it wouldn't cause a tsunami. Dog, if she had self-control and he walked on a scale, she wouldn't see her phone number, okay? Dog, if she had self-control, she wouldn't change the gravitational orbit of planet Earth. Dog, if she had self-control... Okay, maybe we should actually continue. I could do this forever.
But she literally gives me the alley-oop every time, bro. Also, Frogan saying she's not terminally online, please. You're telling me you go outside and you still have these dogshit opinions like US military should get PTSD and die? I refuse to believe that.
True.
Unless the only place you're visiting is the, the local fast food joints.
True.
Also, I'm very confused as to who her legal team actually is. So Casey openly admitted she doesn't have a legal team. She was considering getting a lawyer, but she can't even do that. Frogan here is pretending she actually has lawyers. I don't know if she actually does. She definitely can't afford it.
I doubt it.
Maybe Hasan paid for it. Who knows? But my next question is, if you already have lawyers, right, and you funded that part, why are you crowdfunding 200K? Is this
because it's a grift?
Another denim
Dude, why are you literally raising money when there's literally a fucking genocide happening?
situation?
There's literally a genocide happening in Frogan's bathroom right now. Dog, and you're literally raising money when she's genociding her toilet?
Where you might already have money and you're just trying to scam your audience? Then she talks about how, like, tedious the lawsuit is.
Dog, her tattoo is a tooth with legs. What is happening?
Mind you, it hasn't even
I had lawyers, but then I got hungry.
begun.
So unfortunately, because I'm being asked for $150,000 in damages and attorney's fees, I have a GoFundMe for my legal defense.
Hilarious.
So if you want to support me,
I also think it's funny. They blame me for laughing at their downfalls when she is literally laughing right now.
the link is in the description. And if you've already donated,
A lot of people don't know this, but when Frogan jumped into the Red Sea, she said, "Hey Moses, beat that."
I appreciate it more than words can describe, because honestly, it's tedious. It's inconvenient, it's annoying, and that's basically the whole point of this.
Yes, it's annoying. Yeah, I mean, maybe then don't steal content. If
Troop.
it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Oh, no.
You effed around and you find out you don't
God,
get to
it's so
cry
good,
about
dude.
it now. Then this next part is just gold. Her co-host calls Ethan the one who's irrelevant.
Yeah, there you have it. So if you came here to watch this big response on it.
Oh, the response was big. That was one big response. That was a big response. A gigantic response. An obese response.
Once again, we are not talking about that loser. We're not talking. We're just not talking about him. We said it in several episodes. We're not talking about him. I don't care about him, dude.
And we haven't talked about him forever either.
Yeah,
so.
you know what? I'm gonna practice that self-control as well.
You could lose a couple of fans too.
Who? You know? Who?
Exactly.
This a nobody? Like, come on.
Oh, the holy cope, Batman. Holy cope.
No way. These two are sitting here.
Bro, these are two irrelevant people. Two completely irrelevant people. Oh,
They're
God.
calling Ethan a nobody. Dear God, how delusional can you be? I didn't even know this podcast was a thing, by the way.
Bro.
A viewer actually messaged me on Instagram, and that's how I find like half the things I'm talking about here. It's you guys letting me know about these extremely irrelevant people. Then they just call everybody incels just like Kaceytron.
Me
No
personally,
way,
when I
dude.
hate somebody,
Oh, my God. They do
I
the
do
same
everything in my power
shtick.
to avoid them.
Yeah.
I mute them. I block them.
Well, they don't hate you. They love you. They just want your attention bad. I just know.
Holy copa-moly. Wait, do you think guys are out there pining for Frogan's attention? Oh, my God. Dude, could you possibly be a soy boy on this level like this guy? This is reaching levels of soy that I have never seen before.
I don't know, dude. These people. Hey, if you're a parent, you should watch the movie. You should watch the show Adolescence. And
Adolescence is literally a propaganda movie made by the fucking British government. What are we talking about?
make sure your kid doesn't become an incel like these guys do. Thank you very much. That's my public service announcement.
Dude, this is fucking crazy, dude. You know what? I'm just gonna do something very controversial. Very controversial. How many people were killed by incels? It's gonna say it's not possible to know. Must estimate it. All right. So, all right, let's see. All right, what do we got? Additional incidents. All right, extremist motives. Sure. Okay. So, in conclusion, how many is that? Okay, let's just do number only. Let's do that. Let's do that. How many people were killed by incels? Number only. Just curious. 100 plus. Okay. All right. Same question. How many people were killed by Muslims? Number only. Not trying to be racist here or anything, obviously. But clearly, watching Adolescence isn't curing the world of all violence. There are violence that come from many different places, it seems, personally. That's my hot take. My hot take is, obviously, there are many things that could happen from many different places. And in my personal opinion, saying that, oh my God, everyone needs to watch their children for incels, when there are plenty of other, you know, rather dangerous people out there. So this is crazy.
It's your job, okay? It's your fucking job. It's not my job. It's not Frogan's job to teach these men how to just be a normal dude.
Bro, dude, you ain't teaching any men anything. There's no men looking up to you and being like, holy fuck, I want to be like this guy.
You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. God, I wish there was an anger management for everyone. Anger management should be a free course.
First of all, it literally is a free course. And second of all, wow, holy moly, Batman. Holy moly.
Given to all
Free therapy. Everyone needs therapy, guys.
incels.
Ah, yes. Everybody is just incel. Incels, guys. Why are they so obsessed with this word? It's like, who are they even talking about? Ethan is literally the one suing you. There's literally hundreds and thousands of women watching these videos, agreeing with all of this. The excuse that this is somehow misogyny or hate from incels is not gonna work. As I said, Hasan is the center of this drama, and we constantly criticize him. Woman, it has nothing to do with your gender.
I love how, like, dude, I don't even engage with this anymore. Like, I don't even engage with that. Like, okay, so you call me an incel. You say that I'm a misogynist, okay, and I don't care. I don't care what you call me.
I only use ChatGPT. Like, we've talked about this before. I don't even use it for that anymore because they fucking sold it to the U.S. military.
Wait. What is your opinion?
No! You don't use ChatGPT because they sold it to the U.S. military? This is like insane grift. Like, how do you live like this?
On the US.
You are literally making money. You stream on Twitch, owned by Amazon. Guys, if you know that Amazon supports Israel, all right? You know that as Amazon supports Israel, every dollar that you are making Twitch is going to the support of the state of Israel. You know that, bro? Oh my God.
US military again? Just put the clip.
I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldiers. U.S. military? Fucking who? I hope you get PTSD.
Deport!
Let's
Deport!
move on to Anissa losing her mind on Twitter. So if you remember last video, H3 and Anissa were beefing, and H3 responded to her saying, it takes a special type of psychopath to play victim after what you did. Well, she responded, hey Ethan, I'm not sure what you're referring to. Please write a concise paragraph explaining exactly what I did and what warrants this harassment campaign.
There's no harassment campaign. If you're getting harassment, it's because obviously people think you suck.
Well, I'll do you one better. Check out the 40 episode saga. But if you want a explanation, probably ruining IDubbbz's life and, you know, taking 34% from charity and, you know, supporting the CPS call on Ethan's kids and, you know, I can go on and on. Harassment campaign.
Supporting terrorists multiple times, you know, the whole list.
And didn't you and your boyfriend make a whole video shit-talking him? Yeah, which got 7 million views and riled up the entire internet. Anissa, the difference between us and your husband is that we are not susceptible to your gaslighting like he is.
True.
I'm about 34% consider a monster that took charity money to party instead.
Nice.
You guys made a massive content cop that was the worst video I've ever watched with the explicit intent of leading to a harassment campaign against Ethan. Anyways, apparently it's everybody's
Completely true, by the way.
birthday now. Happy birthday to Anissa, 32 years old, and still losing her mind on Twitter. Wait, you and Ethan have the same birthday? Soulbound. It was destiny for us to battle on this mortal plane.
It's perfect because you see Ethan is 100% Jewish and Anissa is 8% Lebanese. So mortal enemies or something.
That's actually hilarious. Anyways, if she couldn't get worse, she says, for my birthday, I would like everyone who can afford to go donate to Kaceytron's GoFundMe for legal fees. It would mean so much to me. And then she links a Kaceytron
Oh,
tweet
that's so
here.
beautiful,
By the way,
guys.
even if
So
you do
beautiful.
support Kaceytron somehow, which I don't know how you wouldn't be watching this video, but if you do by chance, you're a hate watcher, none of this money is going to the lawsuit. It is going straight to her smoking addiction, bro.
Wow, dude, you are literally giving money to Kaceytron, Anissa, when there's literally kids with cancer in Palestine. Dude, what about the cancer kids in Palestine? Literally now getting genocide. And you're wasting money on this bitch?
Oh. This is the funniest part. If you donate to Casey, it's going straight to the smoking. If you donate to Frogan, it's going straight to a Big Mac. If you donate to Denims, I don't know, reinvest it into OnlyFans business or some shit. Or she'll be DM.
Guys, did you know that OnlyFans supports Israel? Mrs. I won't use ChatGPT because the US government owns it. Dog, everything you do supports Israel. Absolute retards. Oh my God.
DMing Destiny trying to sleep with them. Anissa's unironically talked more shit than Ian since the content cup was dropped. Now that people have turned, it's not as fun for her anymore. Apparently they're being called out again. Keemstar calls out Ian and Anissa after Dad appeared on his show and claimed he was broke due to Creator Clash 3 delays.
Street Dad and Expo have a beef that we
IDubbbz, Anissa,
great.
IDubbbz, Anissa, you care about your influencer boxers. You care about them so much. Give this guy 10 grand. Give this guy 10 grand.
That's what I got
Give
paid.
him $10,000.
That's what I got paid.
No,
Bro.
I'm serious.
Well, I'm gonna
I could
get
help
money
you
for
out.
training. For
I
this
could
next
help you out. Ethan could help you
bit.
out. There's a million people that can help you out, right, Dad? But the person that owes you money for all your time and all your trouble.
Dude, Keemstar's such a snake, and I appreciate it so much. He's such a fucking snake. I know that you're financially destroyed, and I can literally help you. It would be like this. It would be so easy. It would be so easy. Just poof, I could give you 10 grand. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But IDubbbz is the one that should do it. But IDubbbz, I agree.
Is literally Anissa and IDubbbz. Give him 10 grand. Give him $10,000. He's been
Bro, you'd literally waste $10,000 when there's a genocide happening?
training for a year. He's went viral on Creator Clash 1, Creator Clash 2. This guy has taken so much shit just because of your mistakes, because he's the poster boy. He's the guy that goes viral, right? He's the guy that helped build Creator Clash. And now he's over here suffering? Well, this is bullshit. Give him
There's no doubt you
$10,000.
deserve
I
to be taken
demand
care of. I genuinely-
$10,000.
Says the crypto scammer guy that faked cancer. Dude, I love these people. They're all such fucking frauds. Oh, Lord.
For Nathan Barnett, aka Dadbot. I demand it. I absolutely demand it. It's ridiculous.
I don't want
Keemstar demanded it, guys.
money that it's not. I don't want people just to give me
It's
money. Like,
ridiculous.
everyone did the same thing. I trained. I fought. I did my fight. I did promotion.
Insane.
I happened to go viral. It's not. I can't control
It's
that.
insane. They need to
If I
make
don't
this
deserve anything
content cop
extra-
so bad, even though it's going to completely you over. And then they're going to preach
He's so right, though.
that they care so much about
He's
these
right.
influence. You know,
Oh, they don't care about anything. They care about their own pocket, dog. They rented out a whole hotel and threw 2 parties, all right, for their boxing event, and they took 34%, and they were $250,000 in debt. All right, miss me with that, dude.
how much shit I got when they're telling people I don't care about wings or boogie, but I gave them 10 grand.
I mean, you're completely delusional if you think they're giving their fighters 10 grand when they were trying to take away money from charity and kids with cancer.
True!
Obviously, they're absolutely greedy individuals who do not give a single shit about anybody but themselves.
Their breasts are empty. Do you know what that smells like?
I absolutely would not count on them giving you any money. Somebody who would actually do that, though, is Ethan, and he actually has done that. He even gave a bunch of money to his former boxing coach, who basically wasn't compensated as well. Dad claims he asked Anissa if the H3 Content Cup would wait until after Creator Clash 3. She told him the video had to come out then.
Like putting out that video, I did say in a text to Nisa, I was
That's
like, couldn't
crazy.
it have waited a couple months, like.
Yeah, why'd you post the video right before?
And then she said it had to come out then because, but I understand that too, because it's like, all right, you're passionate. The time is now. I'm inspired. I'm going to make this. I want to respond to what has been said topically.
I guess they thought it would be like some massive dunk, but it ended up completely backfiring. They basically wanted to be this massive success that ended up in resulting in more donations, or maybe
These people are so deep in their echo chamber that they really thought that if they collabed with Hasan Piker, the guy that supports every terrorist organization you could think of, right? They thought if they support that guy and do an easy dunk on the Jew while literally grifting and virtue signaling about Palestine, because that is the grift today. Obviously, there are terrible things happening in Gaza, but it is the grift that you have these fucking assholes walking around the streets lighting shit on fire for Palestine. That's helping. So they literally thought that they would be able to make a massive wave and have an easy dunk, easy win, cook the Jew, glaze some terrorist organizations, and they thought they would be able to use that as a way to make profit and shit like that. It didn't work. It didn't work because of Ethan, didn't work because of me, Pegasus, Tectone, Asmongold, people that actually did cover this properly and actually fought back. Absolutely. The clowns grifted too close to the sun, and much like, you know, Icarus, they've fallen back to Earth, and they're fucked.
maybe they were intentionally trying to find an out of giving money to charity. That would be extremely evil, though, so I don't even know if I can put it on them, but at this point, I have no idea. Their intentions are extremely clouded. Anyways, we also got some Creator Clash 3 updates.
I will no longer be participating in Creator Clash.
We got some Creator Clash 3 updates. All the fighters are gone. The money is gone. The charity's dead. The kids have cancer.
Wow, shocking. You're like 500 years late, dude. Apparently, one of the creators is also mad at iDubbbz and Anissa and their handling of charity.
So I donated they give you a reimbursement for Creator Clash. I didn't even know that when I signed on, but I donated my whole reimbursement to charity. I did a merch sale. I donated all proceeds from that to charity. I did everything that I could, but that's still like, and that was me trying to feel better about it, but it still didn't, because it didn't give me back that time. So I was pretty pissed off at Creator Clash. And again,
understandable.
And I also, there was just like some handling stuff that like, we didn't find out that it didn't raise money for charity for a pretty long time.
Bro!
Like, I think that maybe, I don't really know, maybe Ian and Anissa were like scared to tell us or something, but I didn't even find out through them. I found out through one of the other fighters, and I was—
Dude, these people need to stop treating Ian and Anissa like they're good people that made a mistake. They're not good people. Like, at some point, you just have to realize they're not good people. Maybe it's the supporting terrorist organizations that should tip you off.
I was like, what? I really feel like I should have known this. And so I felt pretty bummed. And like, I wasn't happy about there being 2 parties. Like, I didn't feel good about that. I was like, we didn't raise money for charity and there were 2 parties? Really? This whole hotel? Really?
Yeah, I don't know much about this person. All the replies are calling her like a compulsive liar. I don't know. If you're dumb enough to support iDubbbz and Anissa for this long, I can't really trust you that much. Now,
I agree. They're not good people.
Ethan responded to Taylor, the hack journalist, again.
All right.
I almost feel bad for Taylor, but then I reread the sweet message she left when she thought no one was looking. She, a journalist, participated in this lie. I can never forgive that. I genuinely hope you find peace and not everyone is against you. I mean that, Ethan. I've continued to be kind and generous. I can tell you're hurting. I'm concerned. You think I'm out to get you. It's ridiculous.
Oh, God, this fucking Again, this is the manipulative bullshit that, again, can only work on a far left retard. Like, anyone, I don't want anyone to ever message me like this. I'm so concerned. I'm so concerned. You think I'm out to get you? I'm concerned for you. I hope you're okay. Oh, miss me with that fucking bullshit.
Ridiculous. That's how you spoke to me after I confronted you about your participation in this.
Taylor act sweet. Taylor Lorenz is not just a hack journalist, not just someone that slandered me personally or slandered Ethan Klein personally, but has doxed people, I think, to my recollection. Hold on, let me see this. I think it's this person. A WAPO journalist, Taylor Lorenz, who doxed libs of TikTok, is outraged after her family gets doxed. Yeah, apparently there's some crazy shit happening these days. I don't know. It's kind of weird how that happened. Hold on, let me see. I need to find this shit. Oh my lord. Yes! I found it. I fucking found it. I'm the GOAT. I actually found it. Yes, this is the article that I wanted so badly. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We're here. We found it. So, the way it happened was Taylor Lorenz doxed libs of TikTok, apparently, and Tim Pool, I think, rented out a billboard. Tim Pool and the CEO of the Daily Wire took out a giant billboard in Times Square saying Taylor Lorenz doxed libs of TikTok. Oh my god, fucking awesome, bro.
Crazy making and gaslighting. What a horrible way to speak to another human being you've wronged. And so I'll do you the courtesy of being honest, something I know that you are incapable of. F you, you are a terrible person. I just love seeing absolutely every one of Hasan's orbiters get absolutely obliterated, bro. They're just going broke, they're crying. It is an...
I mean, if you look at her, for example, she's also broke. She is also broke. She was fired by the New York Times, apparently, and the Washington Post. She is a hack journalist that now, literally, she claims she wasn't fired. She says she decided to leave. Bullshit, you didn't decide to leave. You are a terrible person, bro. You are a terrible person that's going out there, allegedly doxing people, harassing people, trying to get people banned. You are a complete failure. You're trying to chase Hasan for a little bit of Hasan clout. Going to all the violent riots. You, again, let me remind you, she supported the Hasan quote of America deserved 9/11. She repeated it multiple times. Dude, these are all the worst people. All of them.
Absolutely lovely day to be a Hasan hater. Anyways, let's move on to Ethan versus Hasan. Ethan posts a viral tweet calling out top mayoral candidate Zoran for campaigning with Hasan. Basically, this Zoran guy won the NYC mayoral primary. Somebody called him out. It's a choice to campaign with the guy who said America deserved 9/11 in effing NYC.
True!
Basically Hasan being buddy-buddy with this guy. Ethan responds, by the way, I don't have a problem with Zoran.
You should, Ethan! This is why you suck sometimes, man. You should have a problem with Ethan. With the Zoran. On October 8th, okay, 2023, the day after the October 7th massacre, okay, Zoran condemned Israel, okay? This guy supported the stabbing intifada, bro. Dog, what are you talking? He supports Hamas. He chants globalize the intifada. Are you crazy?
I just haven't been following.
You are suicidal if you support Zoran, Ethan.
The NYC mayor race. I just think it's a little bit of a brand risk to associate with the America Deserved 9/11 guy in New York of all.
Oh yeah, fucking. It's just a brand. It's not a brand risk. Oh my god.
All places. I mean, it absolutely is. Here we got Mike from PA, seen from the Zoran Mamdani victory party. And then Denim says, it is true, I was there. And it's like some meme video. And judging by the tweets, it seems Hasan and every single Hasan or
all the worst people voted for this guy.
Absolutely loves this candidate. And obviously,
yeah, good sign, right?
Honestly, I don't really care much about politics, much less the politics of New York City. But if Hasan and his entire crew are supporting this person, that just can't be good.
Hey, didn't see you there. Congrats, though.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. It's not just right-wing retards. It's not just left-wing retards that support him. You got Sneeko on your side.
Zoran Mamdani, it's not over yet, but it's looking like he won the mayoral race. In New York City, we were all over every borough today, seeing people super excited to go out and vote. I supported him because he's the only non-Zionist candidate on that stage.
Such a fraud.
I thought you needed to be bought and sold, but people are energetic. People are tired of the Zionism, and I'm excited to see what he's got. I'm not a socialist myself. I don't want everyone to be a communist getting free stuff, but I think he has some cool ideas.
Nux doesn't...
Yeah, this dude... Wait, no, before Nux. Wait. Before Nux shows up, we gotta talk about Sneeko, okay? This guy, okay, let me just make this very clear. What Sneeko is all about, all right? Sneeko doesn't support socialism. He doesn't support any policy Zoran believes in. All right, let me remind you, Zoran believes that you should be able to castrate children. You should be able to do trans surgery on children. All right, that is what he said. He wants to make abortions super duper accessible. All right, Sneeko, you think abortion is murder, and you would vote for Zoran because he hates Jews. That means you would kill babies to spite the Jews. All right, I want to make this clear. Sneeko says abortion is murder, and he is voting for the abortion candidate. He would kill Jews. He would kill babies to spite Jews. He would cut the balls off children to spite Jews. He is a feckless, unethical dirtbag that also is a cuck and maybe a pedophile.
Nux doesn't seem to like this guy. Zoran cheered on the stabbing intifada as a third intifada. If you're a Jewish leftist, you are literally,
suicidal.
Necking yourself. Right, so there...
Yeah, no, Nux doesn't like this guy because he's a terrorist supporter. An open and honest terrorist supporter. The stabbing intifada, he said, interesting piece. Especially as the third intifada looms, which is an intifada where terrorists would stab Jews. Like, dozens of Jews were killed in this stabbing intifada.
If you're a Jewish leftist, you are literally necking yourself. Right, so there's a lot of lore to get into there. Wait, what is this tweet? It's White Boy Jihad Summer?
I'm glad people are talking about this.
Okay, you guys who are more into politics, you can explain that to me in the comments. But
oh, I got that. They elected a Muslim extremist, a guy that supports radical Muslim terrorist organizations, to become the mayor of the biggest Jewish community in the world, outside of Israel. And then Hasan said it's White Boy Jihad Summer, meaning even the white people should go out there and kill Jews. That's what it means. All right, let's be honest. That is what he's saying. White boy holy war against Jews. That's what he means. Yeah, absolutely. Except no, jihad doesn't mean hurting Jews. It just means to struggle, guys. Just like Mein Kampf just means to struggle.
Okay, you guys who are more into politics, you can explain that to me in the...
I already made an entire video on the Zoran election. You could definitely look at my video on that. I must say I cooked very well. However, the video was demonetized, so you can definitely enjoy it, but I won't make money off it.
Comments, by the way. Somebody said, tonight we celebrate, tomorrow we get the list from Zoran, and the roundup begins.
That's obviously a joke, but it's not that much of a joke.
The last 24 hours will be an inflection point in the history of Zionism and the entity. Wait, this was the guy in that, like, Hamas tweet, right? Intifada globalized.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Please stop listening to these overpaid morons. This is very ironic coming from Hasan here. I don't know what this guy's saying.
True.
We're just saying. That's pretty ironic. Alright, that's about it. Now click this video or you got a 1v1 Kaceytron in a smoking competition.
Oh god, I would literally die. Anyway, yeah, so of course I'll link Pegasus in the description. That was a great video. I enjoyed it a lot. And more importantly, subscribe to me because I am very epic and cool. So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys a ton. We didn't get to the Tectone ban. I guess he's gonna have that in his next video. We will look at that in another time. However, most importantly, zero empathy to the cruel. God damn it. Do not let these fucking bitches manipulate you. None of them. And also, yeah, Hasan once again supports the terrorist candidate. Who would have thought? Who would have even seen this coming? All right. Thank you for being here. Bye. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.